This is the number 1 end pilot. The locomotive has 2 ends, and the number 2 end pilot, because of the convenience, he did first. And because the locomotive isn't quite symmetrical, little differences here and there, he didn't exactly make it the same. He has taken and fitted pieces to fit the way this one is coming out. The teeth, as you can see, are going in. They're fitted. They have 2 different angles, and that takes a lot of thinking and a lot of fitting to get them to come out right. These will eventually be rounded off on the corners and or on the edges, I should say, and then the defects will be filled in one way or another. Everything will be painted black so that it won't be as messy looking. Actually, we know this is not the original pilot because the original one has 19 teeth and this one only has 17. And so they must have rebuilt it any number of times. In the wintertime, with ice and stuff between the tracks, this area, I'm sure, was quite vulnerable and must have run into stuff. Not cows, as some people would have thought, but just the ice and snow that you'd find on a wintertime railroad scene most anywhere. This will be test assembled, as you can see right now. It's just got to fit the teeth to the other side. And then after we're absolutely sure that it fits, everything will be primed and painted and then put back together. We may actually fully install this one because the trucks, wheels that is, will come in from the other end and they won't have to roll through here to this far. Whereas on the other end, we've got to be able to get the body high enough and nothing in the way so we can roll the trucks in from that end. So it would be kind of nice to have this all together. I'm told that the reclaimed lumber that we're using came from a factory floor in New Jersey. We had it specified to 2 by 4 and 2 by 6, and that's a real 2 and a real 4 and a real 2 and a real 6 rather than what you get now. One thing that we're studying is, you notice how these teeth come down. There's very little room for what they would call a footboard, a place for the brakeman or whoever's going to do the coupling to stand when they were moving around. We were just looking at pictures of this locomotive as it was at the very end in 1949, and it was definitely about another 6-inch piece out here. When it was built, there was nothing, but I think that a 6-inch footboard would be appropriate. So that means this is going to stick way up to here. Adds quite a lot of character to this, and a lot of people are very interested in that. The rail fans kind of enjoy seeing something like that.